that we have an outrageously expensive meal plan. I'm already on scholarship and financial aid. My mom had to pick up another job to bring me here, and I also have to have a job to be here. So I know that they have their official prices on the door, which I feel like is around like $8 for lunch and $10 for dinner, something like that. But in terms of what the meal plan costs per semester, I divided that by then the number of weeks and then the number of meals that you would get in the week. So for the 14 meal a week plan, it would come to $16.65 per swipe.
$16.65 per meal swipe? Does that seem like a lot to you? I thought so. So I did a little research. I took the overall cost for Ithaca College to feed its students and divided it by the number of students on the meal plan. I found that it cost about $3,000 to feed each person. Now, if we pay nearly $7,000 for a meal plan, that's a surplus of over $3,000 per student. The college makes $3,000 more per student than it costs to feed us. I went in search of why. Where does all that money go? What are they using it for? I wanted to find out.
So you're comparing the board, I'm guessing here you're comparing the board amount to the
cost of sales.
Initially, when we found out that the meal plan cost like $16, it did cross my mind, oh, maybe they were using it for a profit, because there's no way that we eat $16 worth of food. If you're just getting like a simple serving tray of pasta or a grilled cheese or like a cheeseburger, that can't cost the college that much to make.
As far as I know, when it comes to, where the extra revenue goes, I do know that overhead spend, for example, running utilities for, the dining areas, upgrading the dining areas, as per feedback from the students, all of that money goes towards that. It's not represented in cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold only has, your product. It's going to have your labor expenses.
I can't really view it as profit because it's not profit. It's just you have revenue that comes from the meal plan, as well as the other areas that then still has to cover a wide range of different expenses. I think at the beginning and the end of the day, it's going to cost X amount to run this campus.
Cost of goods sold isn't really a good representation of the expenses that goes into the dining program, because it's only the stuff that's not long-term. It's only the very short-term product, labor, student wages, stuff like that.
The meal plan, the board, is not where we're making a great deal of money at this point, although it may appear that it is.
So is there really $3,000 of other services that is accounted for in the cost of our meal plan?
At the end of the year, we're going to have a revenue that's higher than what was the expenses that were budgeted for. That revenue just goes right back to student projects or to deferred maintenance across the campus. This is where all those dollars went. So you'll see a lot of it went to the East Tower bathroom renovations, boiler rooms, deferred maintenance across the campus, and then $3 million of it went to the endowment. So that's the school's savings account, essentially.
So the money that isn't spent on food service is either used on campus or put into savings by the college. Still, our meal plan seems much more than other schools. So I looked into something called the Student-Related Revenue Comparisons, which shows how IC ranks in cost compared to similar schools. For every category, from tuition to room costs, Ithaca is in the middle of the page. But for the meal plan, we ranked 7th.
It's a little bit of pricing strategies. Ithaca College, just like any school, will set pricing, to again be at a certain competitive point in the marketplace with other colleges for room, board, and tuition.
It's something that we are taking a look at. There are a lot of things that we're looking to scrub and to gain a better understanding as to why things are the way that they are, and it happens to be one of them.
In the end, the new budget staff is looking into the disproportionately expensive meal plan, while the college continues to make surplus revenue that goes towards the school's savings account and deferred maintenance. As the cost of attendance continues to increase year after year, students are struggling to find the money to pay the expense. The college will need to continue looking to find affordable solutions.